Did you know that you can skateboard in Counter-Strike 2? What you just saw was a clip from what I consider to be one of, if not the greatest Counter-Strike montages of all time. Except it's not a frag movie, a highlight reel, or anything like that. Made by a group of creators and artists, it's a skate video serving as an advertisement for a potential AK-47 skin. It is truly beautiful, a much needed jolt of energy for a game that's had its fair share of ups and downs since release. And as a massive fan of both Counter-Strike and skateboarding, I had to know how this masterpiece was pulled off. Call it a hunch, but I assume there was some movie-making magic involved in creating some of these stunts. So I reached out to the video's director, well-known content creator Aquarius, who's one of the people responsible for diving deep into Counter-Strike to uncover potential secrets in its future. Now, before that, allow me to provide a little bit of context. You can't actually skateboard in Counter-Strike 2. At least, not exactly. Back during the CS2 limited test, iconic movement player and shitposter PSP1G pulled off this now viral clip.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god.
So he shoots the AK and jumps at the same time. The AK does nearly like a quad heel flip, and then he cleanly lands back on the rifle. Absolute cinema, and it went so viral within the CS community that it even got a rare response from Valve about the game's skating mechanics. To an outsider, this may seem stupid, silly, nothing special, but I assure you, that's exactly what CS fans crave. Dumb shit like this is just what keeps the game alive. Now, for those who are uninitiated with Counter-Strike, the reason you can do this is thanks to the physics engine within Source. Unlike a game like Valorant, guns remain physical objects in the servers all the time. So even when dropped, they can be shot, hit with nades, moved all over the place. It's been like this since Counter-Strike Source. In fact, the trick was first seen back in Global Offensive, also thanks to PSP1G. Still, the move was perfected in Counter-Strike 2. If you shoot a specific spot on the AK's magazine, it will pop up and do several rotations before landing smoothly. And when speaking with Aquarius, since the kickflip now worked so consistently and looked clean as fuck, why not make a skin to embrace that? There have been plenty of skateboard skins in the past, and not too long ago, Aquarius and PSP1G worked together on a skate video to promote a kickflip graffiti. But now it was time to take things a step further.
Doing a kickflip in CS, I got inspired by PSP heavily. He eventually became my friend. But I have another friend who's like a Counter-Strike artist called Simota. I don't know if you know him. He's like 3 accepted skins. And we became like close friends, and I was begging him to make a skate themed skin with me, and he would always go like, no, it's already been done, I don't want to do that, like stop. And I would be like, come on man, it was in CSGO, CS2, new game, new possibilities. He's like, how about I contact the creators of the skate AK skin that was made for CSGO in 2020 and be like, hey, I have a friend that has like these ideas. What if you collab and remake the skin for CS2? I was like, okay, I'll do it.
Once the artists agreed, they soon came up with a design that everyone was happy with. Art on one side, grip tape on the other, just like a real deck. But now came the really hard part for Aquarius, actually making a skate montage in CS2. Listen, it's one thing to shoot a gun standing still, but it's another to add movement to it.
I think the intro clip on the nuke heaven, when the AK flies to the heaven and then the CT flips it, just only that clip alone took us 8 hours because I kill a terrorist with a nade, and that nade needs to like detonate and make the AK fly towards heaven, which was like, what the fuck?
Taking hours upon hours to do a trick in Counter-Strike 2 with an AK is another level of commitment that I think should be studied. And if you're like me and wondering how the hell they pulled off that grind, well, that was even crazier. You see, unfortunately, the tech isn't so advanced that you can do a goddamn grind on the AK, so the team had to get a little creative.
For that one, I asked one of my friends to make a plugin for a server that would fling an AK, and then we would spend like, I don't know, like hour or two just finding correct coordinates for the AK to like grind on the rail.
Still, all that hard work paid off. I'm not lying when I say that this is one of the coolest videos I've ever seen, and thanks in large part to the insane editing by Doja. It just invokes this machinima era of content that I feel like has been missing from gaming for so long now. Yes, Counter-Strike is a game about shooting people in the face, but at the end of the day, it's really about having fun. And Counter-Strike has always been a game where the community finds new ways to make our own enjoyment. For years, Valve supplied the games and we did the rest, whether it was making new game modes, modding in our own weapons, or discovering entire communities by accident. Now things are a bit different. With the rise of competitive gaming and games as services into the mainstream, we ask a lot more out of our developers as far as content goes. Screaming at Valve for a new operation is no different. But there are still people out there like Aquarius, PSP1G, and so many more that are making their own original content, basically without the help of Valve. So while, yes, the game isn't perfect and official content is always welcome, don't forget to check out all the cool shit the game has to offer, especially if you take the second to look for it. Now, as for the skin itself, Aquarius is calling all of this the kickflip movement, so you can head over to its Steam Workshop page and give it a like. Who knows? Maybe Valve will actually do something cool for a change and put it in the game, though Aquarius isn't holding his breath.
That's the saddest part, because I know that Valve does not care about any impressions or engagement at all. They just pick skins that they like and they think would fit CS2.
Any favourite tricks, favourite skaters, favourite places to skate around Toronto?
No, because I was young, so I never like went to Toronto to skate, so I just skated in Mississauga.
Yeah.
You getting injured on skating or no?
Me, no, I was too bad to even hurt myself. So I just bought a camera and I would record my friends and turn them into videos and like make little skate videos myself.
Just live on YouTube still, eh?
No, they're on Facebook.